Hey, what's going on, guys? Sean or Moostang 09, and today we are back in my old neck of the woods. Look at this. We got my not my truck. We have my dad's truck here. 2020 F250 Lariat, but much like me, halogen lights, which that's no bueno. We can't have that. So the boys over at Headlight Revolution hooked it up. They got us some LED bulbs. We're gonna install those, see what they look like. So stay tuned. They're gonna be bright, shine like a diamond. And we got to say a huge thank you to my man, Joey.
What's going on?
We can't make a video anymore without Joey being in it. So whether I come to him or he comes to me, we're installing parts together.
Hell yeah.
Thank you for your help.
Glad to have you back.
Thank you for offering your tools and your services. I bought him some beer, and we're going to Buffalo, so it'll be good. Get some wild wings.
We're good.
Well, we're going to kick this thing off, man. You guys know what halogen bulbs look like. They're yellow, they're ugly, they're really dim, not super bright. So we have these awesome Supernova V4s, same ones I put in my truck a long time ago, and we're gonna stick them in Dad's truck and get him some brightness going, so stick around. First things first, we gotta remove this cover here. It's just a bunch of these push pins. There are no actual bolts or anything in there. It's all of these. One of these little tools is amazing. You can pop it up and then get underneath there and pry that thing out, and you'll save all your pins. This is just another style of push pin, so make sure you remember that this one's the only one that's different. All the other ones are the exact same. It just slides out underneath there. There you go. Ooh, look at that guy.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. Next is removal of the grill. And up here you'll have these 8s, you think? I think they're 8s, right?
Yeah. It's a 10. Shine light again.
Oh man, it's been a minute since I've done this on my truck, so it's a 10. After you get the 10 mils off the top, you'll have 2 of them that are hidden on both driver and passenger side headlight. There's a 10 mil back there, and it's just a nut on a stud, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you just get a nut off of there. This is a 2020 F250 Lariat. Just so you know, for the grill, because the grills change per model, this is a separate piece, this chrome piece down here in the front. So you're going to want to pry that off. Just use your hands and pull it forward, and it'll reveal some more 10 mils behind there on either side. So we'll work on that now. What we did is we used this tool here, which is not preferred because it's metal, but we taped off the light so we don't scratch it up, and then we were able to stick this in there and pull forward. And as you can tell, one of the little retainers has already come out. So this is in there really strong. You got to use some force to get it off. It's the same kind of clips that the main grill has. And from my experience, if you're taking it off for the first time, you really got to put some oomph behind it when you pull it. It's a little intimidating, but be smart about it. Try and be smooth. Don't just go like crazy on it, but put force and it should come off. Not a fun noise.
No.
It's not a fun noise.
Not at all.
Alright, so this one clipped back in.
Whee!
There we go. So you can see all of the clips. We're missing, so that has that little white retainer on it. Missing
focus.
That one. So that one's missing the retainer. This one's missing the retainer. I heard that one hit the floor. I think that's all we lost so far. So we've got one right there. And then I heard another one fall, so I know it's around here somewhere. The whole reason you take that off is to get in there. And we have to do that so we can get the headlight out so we can access the bulbs in the rear. We have the 2 10 mils off down low, so now this grill's ready to pull off. But one thing to remember, there are bigger clips down low. I think there's 4 of them. That's how it was on mine. So what you want to do is work from the top down. So don't try and yank this whole thing off because it's not going to work that way. You got to pull it forward. It'll lean forward. It'll lean this way towards you. Then you'll go in there and you'll push those clips, and then it'll release the grill. You don't want to go nuts on it because you could snap it. You ready?
Yeah.
Are you recording now?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Do you want to confirm there's a red dot?
I don't know. I'll mic in here.
You want to make sure we have sound?
Yeah, we got sound. So you'll pull, lean forward like so. Oh, we broke one.
Damn.
Darn.
I might have an extra.
Okay. And push down. Then that grill will slide forward. You'll want to hold on to the grill because it's going to come off after this.
Nice.
There she is.
It's a big joker.
Yep. And then if you have any of those orange clips that come off, make sure you find those guys. Find out where they go and put it back on. That one came off in there. We lost one. Mike is a hero and he's got a whole bag of them.
Is that the right ones?
Yeah. It's the perfect ones. Yes. Be careful with this. These are super expensive. Don't go throwing it on the concrete. We'll lay it on a towel or the grass or something. With the grill off, we can now work on taking off these lights right here. You're gonna have a couple bolts up top, and we've already taken the bottom one out. That goes right here, as you can tell. And then you're gonna have one over here. And as you can see, you have this rubber piece you'll pull off, or you'll fold down. You won't pull it all the way off, you'll fold down. And tucked back up in there's a bolt. Now, his bumper's a lot tighter to the fender than mine was from the factory. I could actually fit a socket in there. However, we'll lower his. It's not a big deal. There's 2 bolts inside. On both sides, you'll loosen, and it'll just slide down a little bit. Give you another inch or a half inch to work with, and fit a socket in there. So we'll go ahead and knock that out real quick. I don't think we have to take that one out. I think we're good leaving that one in. So the good thing is the top 2 bolts are the exact same. They look identical. And then down here, this one will look different, so you know where they go when it's time to put them back. Yeah, we got the whole Ford crew in here. We got a supercharged 5.0. Mike's got another 5.0 over here. Soon to be supercharged.
10-speed.
10-speed. Texas race truck. Don't line up with them. You'll get smoked, I promise you. But we got those off, so now we need to lower the bumper. I think it's an 18 inside of there. So if my memory serves me right, we'll see. I fibbed again. Those 2 bolts are 15s. They're not 18s. So we'll loosen those up. You don't take them all the way out, and the bumper should slide down and give you the room you need to work on the bolt under the headlight.
Wait.
Wait, what?
You
Is it flashing red on the back?
Yeah.
Okay. Mike's like, wait. Did you get the bolt?
No.
Well, we need to get the bolt out.
Okay, we'll get the bolt out.
Okay, perfect.
That's all it is.
Little guy, yeah. So this 13 millimeter on the head, but it's really short, so not too much work. And we lowered the bumper. We ended up doing the 2 bolts that are right here and the 2 bolts that are in the front up here. And it just lowers it just enough where you can push on it and get in there with a socket and not damage your fender. So we're good to go. I think there's a clip in here on this headlight right back there.
Oh. There's
Is
another
that the
one
orange one that?
that was in there, yeah.
Hey! We got it out, baby.
Look at that.
So we don't have to take these all the way out to do the other bulbs, but we will just to make our life easy and so that we can film it for you guys and show you a better picture of how the bulbs go in. One trick I learned with these clips is if you push in first and then pull out, it works a lot easier. The headlight is out. Got the headlight out. As you saw, we just unclipped most of the plugs for the lights. This is what the factory light looks like. And when it's in there, you can see it's got the gasket on there so no water gets in. But all you need to do is turn counterclockwise and it'll come out. Then you'll want to make sure you remove this and you just put it back on your light so you have it. You have your new LED bulbs. You have a gasket that comes on those so they're watertight. You have a plug here, so make sure you put that in, and then that goes into your adapter so it plugs into your factory plug on your truck. Very simple. You will have this much extra cabling in behind your lights, so you want to make sure you organize it back there before you put the light back in. So this one Same way that other one came out, this one will go in, and you want to make sure that your lights are pointing up and down, not side to side, so that they're working properly in the housing. So this right here is an anti-flicker device. When you put these bulbs in the truck, something with the frequency of them and everything, you want to get this. It's from GTR Lighting. Headlight Revolution has it. When you go to get your order, I think it's a recommended product on the page, but you can always call them and ask. So we'll put this in. It'll go in line with one of the lights. So there's a male and a female end. So you'll just plug it in like so. And then this guy is the same plug for your factory. And we'll just plug it all back up into the truck. One thing I didn't tell you guys or show you, this is what the box looks like. So these are the V.4s from Headlight Revolution. And I think these are H13s/9008 is what you need for these. All of this will be linked in the description below, and then you can use your code MOOSTANG and it gets you free shipping. So check that out. They've been great to me. They've supported the channel. As you guys know, the Mustang, my F250, and Courtney's 4Runner all have Morimotos, thanks to the fellows over at Headlight Revolution. So, oh, and my buddy Joey's got him on his Tacoma too. So now Pops is hooked up, and yeah, go support those guys, man. Like I said, they're all good dudes. Their warranty is great. They help you out, and you can still get these in time for Christmas. So when you're seeing this, go ahead and get your order in and surprise someone with them. Just slap this bad boy back in, passenger side. Which one did the gray one go to, bottom or top?
I don't remember.
I don't either. When you go to plug the headlights back in, just remember that your one with the gray coating on the wire is your top headlight. That's going to be crucial because the headlights act different. Obviously, one are your regular lights and the other ones are your brights. So you don't want to get those mixed up. You'll be looking all cross-eyed when you're turning on your brights.
Whoa!
Scared the hell out of me. Before you do go buttoning everything back up, snapping that grill back in, putting your bolts in, make sure these things work. So we're going to go ahead, jump in, and Joey's going to tell me, because I can't. I should be able to see it. They're pretty bright.
Whoa!
Is it on?
Yeah, you got the top one on.
Perfect.
The camera can't see jack. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
That's much better.
That's what we want. Look at that, though.
That's crisp.
Woo! Look at that. You can see for days when I'm not standing in the way. But yeah, man. So that's what they look like. We know that this one's working.
Your little finger.
Yeah, the little finger puppet. The.
Oh, yeah.
So that's with the brights on, obviously. So both bulbs are working, top and bottom. We're good to go. Button that side up. Move on to the driver's side. We'll wrap this install up. It's not very hard. I'd say the hardest part so far is
The grill.
that little grill piece, and it's always the grill. But don't let it intimidate you. Take your time. You got it. So here's a great representation of the halogen bulbs. These are very similar to what was in my dad's truck before. So you can kind of tell the brightness level of them. Nothing too crazy. But then you want to turn those. Oh yeah, there you go. And there it is with the new ones on there. Do you like that?
Yeah.
Super white bright lights, so you can see them up on the house. And if you need to adjust them, there are adjustment screws on the factory headlights that you can tilt them and change them however you need. But we're gonna button this thing up, and then we'll get a shot of them on the road and how they look with some distance behind it, so you can see how far they cast and how bright they are. So you guys can tell just how bright these things are. And that's just the regular setting, and then you put it on the brights and it just goes forever. So these are super bright lights.
Super duper bright.
Yeah, look at that, lighting up the whole block. There we go. So I do kind of feel bad for the people on the other end of the truck, but for my sanity, or my dad's sanity, it's nice to have some bright lights and be able to see. Look at that. Another thing to note is my dad also has a 6-inch lift on his truck, so naturally they're going to sit up higher, but we just need to angle them down a little bit, and you can do that from the top of the light housing, so nothing too difficult there. Super bright, very clean, very crisp. Once again, Supernova V4s did it. Joey's blinded by the light over there. But I think he'll be happy with these. However, we have another surprise. So I want to show him these and surprise him with these, but we also have, oh, the wording's over here.
It's upside down.
It is upside down. We have the Morimoto XB LED headlights for the 2020 plus Ford Super Duties. I don't know if you guys know this, but those are extremely hard to get and extremely hard to come by when they first came out.
Well, this time of year with SEMA going on.
Yeah, with SEMA, all the show trucks wanting the new stuff. But Headlight Revolution, once again, can't thank them enough for these. So we're actually going to install these on my dad's truck and surprise him with those. So stay tuned for the next video.